Hello? Hi. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. Rig, hello, how are you? Irvi, Rig, Bailey, Evie, hi. Pookie, hi, Joe. You'll be lurking, no worries. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Let me get your link going. I know I'm kind of streaming at a late time, so I apologize, and if anyone needs to go to bed, please feel free. Today's just gonna be a really basic, simple, villager hunt. The sound is fine, thank you. I actually added noise filters, so I don't think you can hear my PC anymore, which is awesome because is that a double rainbow? Shut the hell up. Sorry. Sorry. Rosie, hello. How are you? No villager PowerPoint? Stop. Hi, Hunter. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Let me get people's links going. I apologize. I'm actually, funnily enough, I'm on a mod phone call with an AirPod in. I'm muted though; they can't hear me. While I'm doing stream, while I'm gonna talk to y'all about topics. So I'm multitasking like 4 or 5 different things at one time, but I don't care. Brief preview of what my entrance is looking like right now. I'm still working on it, but let me know what y'all think. These are what my codes are looking like before we get into multitasking queen. I'm trying. Before we get into the hunt, this is kind of what the codes are looking like. It's not super fairy core, but you add elements that make it fairy core, if you know, if you understand, if you can see the vision. I am gonna delete some of these water codes though. I feel like I have way too many, but we'll figure it out. I have 2 little cute fairies here y'all like. We're gonna go ahead, not that. We're gonna go ahead. Get started. Can y'all tell that I'm being overstimmied? I'm doing it to myself though, I'm an idiot. I'm doing well, Rosie. Thank you for asking. I'm actually feeling a lot better today. God bless y'all. Obviously, like I shared at the beginning of this year, for people who don't remember, or people that don't know, I have I have one fibroid near my uterus. So right now, not PCOS, thank God, but I am battling early stages of endometriosis. The only thing that has helped me is that I've been on birth control basically since I was like 19 years old. Because I first started when I was 9. I was very young. It was very painful from the start. And so I've been on medication for a long enough time that the cysts haven't gotten so uncontrollable, thank God. But the upsetting thing is that obviously cysts, they rupture. And so this is my second one. And the pain that I had was freaking horrible. But it didn't last a whole month this time. It only lasted a few days. So thank God. Bless. Who the hell is that? But yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with, is just that kind of chronic pain. And then, you know, it kind of takes you down, and then my immune system gets really bad. And then I have anemia on top of that because of it. And so I was kind of all over the place, but I'm a lot better today. The unfortunate thing though is, like I mentioned to y'all, I was supposed to go with a random ass villager. I know, it ugly. I was supposed to go to Colorado. I was supposed to go to Colorado to see family with my mom and my older sister, but because of how painful, or how much pain I was in, I did end up having to get a refund on my ticket, which sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Life happens, and we move forward. Endometriosis, yeah, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Even if you leave the entrance like that, it's still better than mine. Stop. Sending you all the love. Thank you. It's hard being girl out here. It's difficult. I don't like this guy. His nose is too big. Is that, oh God, that's Rocket. Ew. Damn it. I thought it was someone cute. But, you know, one thing I wanted to get into, not super tea, but something I want to get into before I get into all the topics that I wanted to talk about. Stacy's Chaos, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm not sure I've seen you before. If I have, I apologize. My brain is the size of a peanut today. I mentioned that I am on a mod call while I am streaming, while I am looking at chat, while I am reading a Google Doc about what I want to talk about. So my mind is everywhere. No! I don't want to visit someone. One thing I did want to share is that obviously if y'all have notifs on for my channel, you don't have to. I'm not going to ask you to. I have a video coming out tomorrow. Oh! I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous about it. I'm so nervous. It's going to be me touring behind the scenes, be scripted. I have to have a script. I go off script. Y'all know I have like, I swear I have to have at least some, and this isn't me trying to be offensive, okay? This is me being fully honest. I have to have some kind of form of like attention deficit disorder because my mind, I could be doing something and it's going to jump to something else. Like I function a lot better when there's a million things for me to do, which is, that can't be normal and that can't be okay. I'm a lurk for now. Thank you for lurking, Rig. I appreciate you. She's a producer. Hi, Katie. How are you? Peaches. Peaches. Like the stream. Thank you, Rig. I did want to, actually, let me just follow my script, because if I don't, y'all know I'm gonna go off script real bad, and let me pull it up on my phone, actually. I don't trust myself to look at chat and a Google Doc at the same time. Okay. The first thing I want to talk about is actually in regards to the community. I don't know if people have been following, but the first thing I want to address is someone who has been going around acting as different content creators, meaning in their description, they make it look like it's a direct link to our channel. They're mimicking people and they're going around making racist and hatred, offensive comments in big streamers' streams to make the smaller creators look bad, or they're even going as far as to mimic big creators. I want to make it clear that y'all know where I stand on things on my channel. I'm behind my people of color. I'm behind the Black Lives Matter movement. I got things in my description regarding, you know, freeing and helping Congo and Guatemala and Palestine and Ukraine and everything else. Y'all know where I stand. I'm very clear. So if you ever go around, yeah, and this has been happening. It started happening not too long ago, but now it's happening again, Hunter. And so I just want to make clear. Also, they're making homophobic comments. You'll know where I stand with my gays. I love my LGBTQ community. I'm part of it. I'm under the 𝐻𝐻𝐸 umbrella, Demi, right? If you ever see anyone acting as me in someone else's stream saying these things, please know it's not me. I would never in my life go onto someone else's platform and say such hateful and disgusting things when I stand so firm with people and, you know, I'll call them out right quick, period. People are gross. They're disgusting. And I just want to make that clear because I need people to know that if you see people going around like saying slurs and it looks like it's me, I promise you it's not. Even if it looks like in the description that it links to my channel, it is not me. Straight up. That's nothing that I stand for. I'm never going to stand for that type of bullshit. And I just want to put that out there because if people start pretending to be me, I might have to go mask off and get my attorney. I don't know. I say like I have one. I don't, but I know a good one. My mom's best friend is an attorney. So, you know, I can get one real quick. If we see another beef PowerPoint, speak out, please. I actually want to make a PowerPoint on P. Diddy. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying. We'll see. I was thinking of having it by Monday, but I don't know if that's going to happen. What the hell's up with these villagers? But I'll keep my mask on and you just tell me the location. You're You're so funny. As a person who eats meds due to an illness, I feel you so much. I'm very proud of you for streaming. Thank you, 𝐼𝐬𝐿, and I'm sorry that you're going through something as well. And I pray that we all get better and we all stay healthy and we can live prosperous lives. Storms, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. For legal reasons, I'm joking. Please. But I wanted to put that out there. And another thing that I wanted to put out there is respecting, you know, the idea of respecting streamers' boundaries. And I want to make it clear, obviously, a lot of people in here, I'm very close with a lot of you, right? Because I don't just see you here, I see you everywhere. But one thing that I won't tolerate, and this isn't for anyone in here right now, or really for anyone I've had to deal with on my streams, but it's more in regards to like one person, two people I've had to deal with, and then other people I see that other streamers are having to deal with. If I have a boundary, please do not cross it. If other streamers have boundaries, do not cross it. If they tell you not to add them in the Discord, if they ask you not to DM them, if they ask you not to find their personal social media to harass and berate them because they aren't playing a video game with you, don't do that. It's not okay. And the thing about it too, y'all, is I'm a nice person. I'm patient where I can be, but I'm also a petty bitch. Okay? And if you start coming at me and then God forbid you come at my family, you better leave the country, babe. Because that's not okay. That's a line where I'm not going to tolerate you crossing. Yes, people search for personals, and I've had it before. I mentioned to y'all where I had this one girl who, again, granted, she had listed that she was on the spectrum for autism, and I understand. I have a sibling who's on the lower spectrum, and I have friends who have siblings who are on the very far spectrum, right, on the other side. But that doesn't warrant you still going around finding my Instagram and then telling me that because I banned you on someone's stream for telling them to shut the F up, that you wanted to take your own life because of what I did. That's not okay. And then you involving your, this is not my case, this is, you know, from people I've heard from, you involving other people from your family to berate someone is not okay. And so I wanted to throw that out there. And for anyone else who's content creating, if you ever start content creating, like I believe you said, 𝐼𝐬𝐿, you were going to start, please be firm from the jump about what your, oh my God, it's Jerry, about what your boundaries are, because people will try to cross them if you aren't firm. Which is why I've always said I can be really nice or I can be the biggest mean person on the block, okay? Don't cross that line with me, because then I could be very, people think it's rude, but it's just me being blunt. Like, I'm not gonna hold my tongue in my own defense, if that makes sense. And so I just wanted to put that out there because I've seen a really big increase, especially recently, on people kind of just feeling like they can do whatever they want and weaponize their families or even their communities against other creators. And I don't get it, because I'm the type of person, I'm gonna be blunt with you, okay? Again, if you have a problem with me, babe, and this also goes for people in my real life, because I know some of y'all are haters and you hate watch. Hi, how are you? Just tell me. Don't go online and be stupid about it. Just get in my DMs and tell me, you know what, I have a problem with you. It's this, and this, and here's why, and here's what I have to back it. Because don't come at me with anything that has no proof behind it, right? If you have nothing to back your claims, then shut up and get out of my DMs. But if you have something to back your claims, or if you're really, really hurt by something I did, whether it was intentional or not, tell me. But when people start going around talking, that's when I like have a problem, which is why I want to say, we're getting the tea. Listen, I just want to say I'm really glad with the corner of the internet that I'm in, because yeah, my growth isn't as rapid as a lot of other people, right? That are very, I don't want to say reliant, but they're very involved and they've created friendships with bigger communities. But I do that with purpose, and that's to avoid situations. Is that Dobie? Oh no, it's a chicken. Is that a chicken? I do it with the purpose, and that's to avoid this type of BS, okay? Because I'm not the type of person to tolerate it, and I'm not the type of person to hold my mouth. Like, if a big creator ever comes in my DMs and tells me something, I'm gonna bring it on my platform, babe. Don't ever try to have a problem with me, because I will air it real quick. And so my problem is, give us bibble emote. I'm trying to get my hours up, okay? I'm trying so that I can get emotes in here, and I want the freaking bibble, because y'all know I love bibble so much. Bibble is my favorite Barbie character. I don't care. My problem with 𝐜𝐫 is you don't stream enough. I'm trying to go back to twice a weekend. I'm trying. I'm so sorry. Never do a face reveal? I might not. Oh, great heavens, respect boundaries, even or especially on the internet. Thank you so much for the precautions. Of course, we gotta stick together. I gotta help my friends out. I got a problem with y'all. Y'all are too awesome. Thank you, Rick. You're pretty cool. Oh, y'all are sweet. My problem is you don't give us a beeple. Oh, I just read that. Am I stupid? You did not just mistake a chicken for my boy. I'm sorry. I just saw the gray. I just saw the gray dress. Have these playlists on repeat, please, and thank you. My health is finally, I think, getting in a better place, and so is my mental health. I think I'm actually enjoying this time home, and I was supposed to have Tuesday off for a vacation, and obviously that's not happening anymore, but I'm thinking of keeping the day off anyway, just to kind of, just to kind of chill out a little bit, and have an extra day, and then also just have a half week of work. Like, that's fun for me, But I just wanted to talk about those two things first, because I don't know what the hell's what virus is tormenting this streamer community right now. Oh, my mic is very loud. I'm so sorry. But people are on X Games mode right now, and I need them to bring it down a little bit. Okay, thanks. And also, it goes without saying, obviously, if you're someone who wants to DM me, that's fine. I've had people try to trauma dump with me, and I'm just going to be clear, I'm not a licensed therapist. In fact, I have a therapist, so I'm not qualified whatsoever to help. Not that I don't want to, but I'm not qualified enough, and I want to be honest about that. And then also, of course, don't think that because you're DMing me, that can turn into you trying to push your religious agenda onto me. PSA, please don't do that. With peace and love. As what is that guy's name from the Beatles? Oh my god. What is his name? Oh my gosh, he's the only other one alive. Ringo Starr, where he's like, with peace and love, peace and love. Please do not DM me religious things. Thank you. Lennon. That's the problem is a problem you can't fix. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait. Tour of your pre 2.0. I started watching. Oh, yes. So my video is, it took me 5 tries, which y'all are gonna hear. And why are you just running in circles? Because I'm stupid. I got a call from a phone call. They're calling now? That's crazy. They started phone calling? That's wild. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. But I just wanted to bring that up because I know other streamers put up with the BS of, people being overly comfortable to the point of like stalking, or they put up with harassment, or they put up with people being disrespectful in their chat, or fighting with each other in their chat, or they put up with people being snarky with them or talking bad about them behind the scenes, because I'm gonna be front with y'all. People do it all the time. I'm not gonna have it. So don't do it to me. Thank you. Peace and love. Don't do it to me. Peace and love. I'm gonna end that there. Are your commands mod locked? They are. I'm sorry. What command is it that you're wanting to use? And I will do it for you. What's Jehovah's? I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Evie. How are you? I hope you're doing very, very well. I'm gonna cut that there though. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Now it's sect of Christianity. There you go. Oh, I want people to like the stream. Okay, I got you. There we go. Should I make the like command not mod only? Hold on. Let me do that. I'm just gonna add a timer on it. That way people can't like spam it. Everyone can do it, but we're gonna add a 30-second break in between. So now all of you can use it, but it's gonna be a 30-second break between the like commands. So y'all gotta wait 30 seconds, so start counting. Hello? Oh my god, please just give me a good villager, please. I'm begging. Oh, also, this PNG tuber is new. Of course, it is from the lovely 𝐜𝐤𝐞𝐝. Her Etsy is linked. Either her Etsy or her commission link is linked down below in the description. So please go give Mickey some love. She ate. And I love it so much because half the time this is how my hair is. It's in a bun up out of my face. I can't read that. Which villager are we trying to manifest? We are trying to manifest Judy, Mary, Raymond, or Goldie. Those are the only 4 that I'm like, I need them. I mean, there are others that I would take, but those are the ones that I'm like, I need these villagers. I need to have them. Especially Goldie. For anyone who doesn't know, Goldie's my queen. She's my star. I love her so much. And I need her on any island. I don't care what theme it is. What is manifest? What is a manifest? Okay, so to manifest someone means basically I'm trying to conjure the idea of them and make it real, if that makes sense. Classy, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Mickey does have so much talent. I knew it was new, but I wasn't sure if it was if I just missed a debut stream. What? Oh, the PNG. So stupid. Cal manifest is like thinking about something so much. Yes, and making it happen. I believe I have a command for you, Crystal, but let me check. I don't remember, honestly. I'm gonna grab your link in a moment. I'm sorry. I do not have Nightbot open in front of me. I'm a mess. The other thing I wanted to talk about though, I don't know if people are following, but the whole, hello? Oh, it's a cat. We're getting close. The whole P. Diddy and Cassie thing, obviously we briefly touched on it. I'm just here to support, I know, but I like to give support back. You know, I already have this. I'm gonna drop that. Mind over matter, please. I'm gonna just start manifesting getting jacked so I don't have to work out. I do that every day. But the whole Cassie and P. Diddy thing, obviously that video came out of him treating Cassie absolutely terrible, and then his stupid apology came out, right? And I don't know if you guys heard his apology, but he was basically like, first of all, he was on a private island, so unintentionally or intentionally flaunting his riches and his wealth. And he says in one breath, he's like, I'm not coming on here to excuse my behavior. And then in the next, he's like, I was in a dark place, you know, it was rough and I've found help and I'm talking to a therapist now. But I don't want to make excuses, but I was on a lot of drugs and alcohol back then. I'm sorry? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Look at Maple, she's so cute. He's full of ish, clearly. Wait, there's 2 big nose? There's a lot of big nose villagers in this game, Rig. You're about to see. There's a lot of them. Hi, baby. So happy to see you, honey. She calls you honey. I love you. Top tier find. I know, she's so cute. I love her. But that was basically his apology, and he was like, he didn't mention Cassie's name. He said, I'm sorry, but he didn't say to who. Didn't once say Cassie. And on top of that, he only apologized for that video, acting like that video was the only incident, as if a million other incidents don't exist. There's another video of Cassie that surfaced where she's trying to hide under a blanket while P. Diddy is berating her. And he talks about not making excuses when literally, I don't know if because he's old, maybe he's forgetting. And maybe he's not old, he just looks worse for wear. I just hit myself in the head. Wanna drop kick it? Excuse me? Is that like the love aggression? Is that what that is? But basically he had that whole note he wrote out where he's like, I will not stand for these lies. This is a bunch of BS. Don't believe the victim. She's a money-hungry woman. And you know what's sad about this is Cassie actually came and spoke out. Oh, look, Rig, another big nose villager. Big nose. Eyebrows on fleek, though. The fuck? She came forward and basically made a statement saying, like, next time, believe the victims the first time around, which is a valid thing to say. And of course, Diddy's fans, because of the narrative that he wrote and a narrative that a lot of people write against victims of abuse, was they were calling her money hungry, and they were saying that she just wanted attention, and that out of the 30 million, why wasn't she donating any of the money? I'm sorry. This is very unrelated, but what genre is Bridgerton? I want to watch it, but want reviews from people I trust. Oh, I have it on here. We're going to get into Bridgerton, okay? Because it's been 2 weeks. I've been giving people enough time. So we're going to talk about it, okay? Right after this, actually. But the whole P. Diddy and Cassie thing is really making me upset. But the good thing about it is now the nasty names and dirt of a lot of people in the industry is coming out, including the one that makes me so upset is allegedly Mary J. Blige. Ugh. Mary J. Mary J. Stop. I like the new PNG avatar, but the blacked out eyes creep me out. Thank you. It's by the lovely friend Mickey. We love Mickey. We stan Mickey. Don't taint Mary for me, please. I'm sure it's all alleged. Okay, no one come after me, please. OVO, leave me alone. But stuff has been coming out about Drake, about Mary, about Beyonce and Jay-Z, Aaliyah, Biggie, Tupac, not involving them, but, you know, involving what happened to them and how it correlates. This story came out about how J. Cole swung on P. Diddy because he was going against Kendrick Lamar, like, la 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 la. It's this whole thing. The rap industry is so much scarier than people talk about. And what's funny is a lot of people are like, the industry isn't as hard as it used to be. Yeah, it is. They're just a lot better at hiding it now than they were so many years ago. Back then, they wore it on their sleeve. Y'all remember Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. He went on there and was threatening to kill people left and right. And he meant it. Now they're just really good about hiding it. That's all that happened. But that's where the Cassie and P. Diddy thing is at. I'm gonna put up a community post asking people if they want me to make a PowerPoint on it, and if they do, I'll make one. It's probably just gonna be long as hell because there's so many layers to this and history goes so far back. I've heard usually the rap artists, the raps are against other rappers. Yeah, the rap industry is basically rap on rap crime. Another cat. Mary Raymond? Mary or Raymond? Oh, speaking of cats, before I get into the Bridgerton thing, my sister's cat is actually here. She's next door. She's not very happy this time around. I don't know what it is. I think it's because my sister recently moved out of her old studio to a new apartment. And then 2 days after they moved into the new apartment, before her cat could get familiar, she brought her here so that she could go on the vacation. So I think Toast is just really overstimulated. But we've tried playing with her. And one time I tried picking her up because she seemed like she was tame and she hissed at me. So she's not very happy right now. And she's fixed and everything. So she doesn't have, like, she doesn't PMS or any of that. And so I think she's just feeling really overstimulated and kind of stressed out. And so we're giving her space. We're basically only going in there to check on her, give her occasional pets, give her water, and give her food, because every time we go in, she hides under the bed. So, and we gave her the biggest room in the house, and we even bought her like a cat tower and everything, but she's kind of just hiding under the bed and only coming out to eat and poo. And we're respecting that space. Is that June? It is. And Ozzy's doing well. Y'all saw the photo. He was limping a little bit the other day, but I have been notified that the older he gets, he is going to unfortunately develop arthritis. And so we're just monitoring it, and we're giving him like joint gummies or like joint little cookies and all that stuff. You know, we're trying to keep him healthy as we can. My brother walks him once a day or twice a day for more than like 3 miles. So he gets in a good walk every single day, and we play with him as much as we can. And so, you know, everything's doing good. Before the 193 pets is crazy. The technology nowadays makes people sneaky. It does. Does Toast at least look like Toast? She does. We named her Toast because she looks like she was burnt by lightning. Right. Ran on a skateboard. Hello, Biggie Cheese. Yes, not Biggie the rapper, Biggie Cheese. How are you doing, Rat on a skateboard? I hope you're doing well. I don't know if y'all heard, but the Doge dog died. I'm so sad. The one Shiba Inu that's like the face, he died. Tragic. Or she died. So RIP to her. It's giving me the same slight heartbreak Grumpy Cat gave me. God bless her, and I hope she rests easy. But she did live a good long life, so that's good for her at least. Now before I get into like the other topics, I did want to get into Bridgerton season 3 part 1. Ooh. That one clip of, if anyone's on TikTok, you've seen it, that one clip of Brittany Broski where she's like, I'm gnawing at the bars of my enclosure. That's me. I'm gnawing at the bars of my enclosure. Okay? Oh my God, it was such a good season. It was, I will say though, my only complaint, the main couple, which being, hello, why did I jump? Being Colin and Penelope, I wanted more of them. But at the same time, I'm like, they didn't need any couple buildup because they've been getting the buildup since season 1. So their buildup has been slow burn. It's been a slow burn buildup, which I love. One word, revenge. TikTok is banned. I'm so sorry, 𝐼𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐿. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But it's a really, really good show, 𝐼𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐿. And it basically revolves around slow burn. And in this case, it is friends to slight enemies, to slight friends, to then lovers. Which my favorite tropes are definitely friends to lovers and then enemies to lovers. They're my favorite. And it's a timepiece, which is also great. Because I love timepieces, which I think I actually talk about in my tour video. Because one of my rooms in my old home was inspired by the 2005 Pride and Prejudice film, which is one of my favorites. Y'all hear me yap about it all the time. I'm at a red light. Catherine, please be careful. Oh my God, Catherine. Put the phone down, Catherine. Put the money in the bag. I'm listening to your podcast. It's okay, Catherine. I love you. Please drive safe. Be careful. Oh my goodness. And have a good rest when you get home. Take a good fat nap. I know you work hard. Ew. Enemies to lovers. Yeah, it's a really, really good season. And I'm not going to spoil because you haven't seen it, 𝐼𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐿, but all I'm going to say is for my people who have seen it, the carriage scene. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I've never found Colin Bridgerton attractive until this season. Something was in the water. Something. The only one I've consistently found attractive is Benedict Bridgerton. He's always been so cute. I love it. But something about Colin. I'll never look at a carriage the same way. If you ever get in a carriage with me, I might act up. Just kidding. Oh my god. It was so beautifully done though. And y'all, if you watch the behind the scenes, they said it was just the two actors in the carriage, right? And they said that the director kept telling them cut, cut, and cut, and that allegedly they couldn't hear anything, so they kept going. I'm sorry, if I was an actor after that, I would get out of the carriage and look my partner straight in the eye and be like, what are we? What are we now? Where do we stand? Because what was that? I thought the dog died ages ago. He didn't. She passed yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. Clip. Please don't, please. It was spicy like Titanic, yes. More so. The costumes and the music, they played effing Pitbull, y'all. Had me dancing in my chair and everything. And mind you, I didn't want to miss out on any. Oh my God, Whitney's so beautiful. I didn't want to miss out on any of it. So I waited till midnight Thursday. I had to go to work that morning. I waited till midnight Thursday, right? And then I watched right when it dropped at midnight until 2 a.m. And then I got up at 6 a.m. to go to work. Dale. Catherine. Yes, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305 was in Bridgerton, and he's posting about it on his Instagram. He's so proud, and I love it. I love to see it. Latino music in friggin' Bridgerton, say less. And I think the other soundtracks included Billie Eilish. It included Gale and a few others. It's included Taylor Swift before, I think. It's a really good show. I highly recommend it. He should be. Yes, he should. And so if you haven't seen Bridgerton, please, please, please watch it. Please. I cannot wait for the next season. I think it comes out literally in like 2 weeks. I'm ready. My whole Twitter page is filled with Bridgerton and Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what my whole page is filled with. And I'm ready for the next part of season 3. I'm ready. Oh, she's cute. But no. We must speak about the ship of the month. Oh, okay. This is something I do want to talk about actually with Catherine and with you guys, because I don't know what the hell's happening on my TikTok For You page. So I want to talk about it. And I love that they were even more inclusive with their cast. Yes, the deaf girl who was using British Sign Language, the gentleman in the wheelchair. I love to see it. They have more people of color as well, which is always great. I want to watch it so bad now. It's 1:13 a.m. One episode won't hurt you, 𝐼𝐬𝐿. One episode won't hurt. One episode is fine. Or the whole thing. I'm loving the Indigenous and Latino representation. Yes. Honestly, y'all, I love seeing Latinos in movies so much. Like, I remember when I went to see Wakanda Forever, first with my brother, and then I think I went with Catherine after. When I saw the Latinos on the screen, I was like, oh my God. And it was like Latinos that look like us. And I love being able to see that. Because people forget that in timepieces, royalty wasn't just, Europeans. It included, Asians and Latinos and Black people and African Americans as well. And it included kind of everybody. Royalty wasn't just there. Okay, I'm at a gas station. Please be careful. Why is she looking at me like that? Did y'all see? She was eyeing me. What the freak? Just for that, I'm not taking you. I would take her, y'all, but I'm trying so hard to be strict with myself. I'm trying this villager hunt. I'm actually trying. I'll hurt because you won't be able to stop at one episode. Yeah, Katie, I remember Katie told me, she's like, I'm gonna watch it in parts. And then she messaged me one day and she's like, I'm already on episode 2. I was like, I knew it. You weren't gonna be able to watch it in parts. I knew it. You just can't. You can't. I would watch when my mother's beside me. Oh, yeah. Don't watch it with your parents. You know, don't. It's very, very steamy. But when are we going to get a movie about Namor? Don't talk to me. I'll act up. We needed that like 6 months ago. We did. She gave you the bombastic side eye. Stop. But yes, Bridgerton, love, we stan. I highly recommend that you watch it. The other thing I mentioned that I've been super obsessed with is 𝐜𝐽𝐽𝐻𝐼 Kaisen. Gold. Manga gold. I don't care what anyone says. I think the writing is amazing. I love the direction it's going. A lot of people are really upset because obviously it's war, people die, and some of their favorites are dying. In the manga, YouTube, don't come after me. And they're like, oh, I can't do this if my blue-eyed king. And it's like, this is war, baby girl. Bro, hi. How are you? I just hit an Ariana Grande note, bitch. Let me get your link. How are you? I hope you're doing good. We're just talking little general chismes, you know how we go. But 𝐜𝐽𝐽𝐻𝐼 Kaisen is my show. If you ever want to read a manga or watch an anime, I highly recommend 𝐜𝐽𝐽𝐻𝐼 Kaisen. Because not only is the anime great, but the men are beautiful. The men are beautiful. So go watch or read it. I recommend reading it because the anime is not coming back for another 2 years, so you're effed. But yeah, gonna lurk, no worries. I saw you get on Dead by Daylight, so have fun. It showed up on my PC that that's what you were doing. You did nail the X Factor audition, please. But yeah, the one thing I will say though, and it's an idea I've had in my head and something I want to talk about for a while, is people's obsession with a character and not the art overall, which I'll admit I was a victim of. I remember when Glenn died in The Walking Dead, I stopped watching because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I ended up continuing after because it turns out I could. But the way that some people are looking down on this manga because they're like, oh, my favorite died, I can't watch anymore. Baby, this is war. What did you think was going to happen? That everyone was going to walk out and be on that friendship goals timing? This isn't a shoujo. This is war, baby. Glenn's death got me effed up. Yeah, Glenn's death took me out. I remember I cried like someone I knew actually died. If Namor died, I would have walked out the theater. It's true. I would have performed a walkout. I would have ran out crying. But, you know, people are like full on wanting to send this author hate. So God bless author. I think it's is it JJ or GJ? I don't know. But God bless him for not showing his face or sharing his identity, because these fans are mad stupid and they move stupid and they probably would hurt him if they wanted to. So God bless him for staying anonymous. Did I sleep? I think I did. I should sleep. You should be sleeping. If you want to, you know, y'all are grown. Don't let me tell you what to do. But people have an obsession with the character and not the art, and I just find that interesting. And they take it to an immense degree. Like, some of us here will cry about it and then we'll get over it. But these people are like, I want to find this author's family and I want to send him hate mail and like poop in a bucket. And it's like, you're a psycho and you need to go and get a therapist instead of trying to find this author. You need to go find Jesus. That's what you need to do. The other thing that I've been kind of seeing in relations also to mother, please, into Japan is obviously a lot of people here know the creator PewDiePie, really big creator, right? Well, I think the third biggest on the platform, used to be the first. Been on here for a long time, had his fair share of controversies, but has now moved to Japan and is trying to do better by living, I guess, a simple, chill life and doing charity and everything else, which, you know what? Good for him. Paddles, underwear, Choni's frog. He basically was talking about this uprise in YouTubers going to Japan, streamers as well, Twitch streamers, and terrorizing the hell out of the communities to the point now that Japan is closing off certain spots to tourists, which pisses me off because for y'all that don't know, I've been studying up on my Japanese. I've been trying to reteach myself because I want to go to Japan. I want to interact. I love the culture. I love the people. I love Japan itself, and I've always wanted to go. I've known this. There's a place in Kyoto where the geisha walk around, and because tourists were running in front of them, harassing them, taking photos, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to take photos of them because these are people, not monuments. They closed off an entire area of Kyoto, like permanently. So anyone who isn't a resident of Japan cannot walk into that area, and it pisses me off because I know if I had gone there, I would have put on the whole getup that they give you, you know, been culturally appropriate while doing it, of course, and then minded my business. I would have taken pictures of the building or freaking Mother Nature or something, and not ran up in people's faces trying to take photos of them like they're objects. It's gross, you know? And people are so weird. I heard teenage YouTuber received a box of pea lingerie. What the freak? Bean raid. Storm's huge stream. What the heck? Thank you for raiding. Oh my goodness. Polly, Slurpuff, One Mystic Emerald, and then Storms. Hello. Let me get your link. I'm so sorry. Grant me one moment. Let me grab that for you. Hold on. I'm grabbing your link right now as we speak. Everyone, go follow Storms. Let me write the link down. I'm doing this on my phone. Thank you so much for the raid. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you for lurking while you were streaming also. No wonder you were lurking. I appreciate. I hope your stream went well. And I've now subbed. I had no idea that you streamed, Storms. What the heck? We was having so much fun. Thank you for the link drop. Of course. Thank you for the raid. What the heck? We were just getting... What were we even talking about? Yay! Everyone sub. Let's support our small creator friends. Let's all grow together, y'all. Period. Thank you for lurking, Slurpuff. I appreciate you. Oh, but we were talking, Storms, before you came in, about a lot of foreigners visiting Japan, meaning like streamers off YouTube and Twitch, and then terrorizing the community so much that Japan has actually closed off an area of Kyoto to the public. And it ruins it for those of us who would have shown up, you know, and been respectful. And so, yes, and it sucks because it's like, I really wanted to visit that area of Japan and now I can't because people just want to walk around being stupid. And now everyone has to suffer because of it. And so obviously had to harass my dog with love. You didn't miss the whole Japan chat yet. You're okay. But PewDiePie, obviously, he steps in, right? And he is a foreigner, but he's a foreigner who moved to Japan, right? And I saw a tweet that someone made that I thought was so stupid. And mind you, I'm not coming to the defense of PewDiePie and anything he's ever done. This is not what I'm doing here. But I saw a tweet that said, where is it? I'm trying to find it. If I can. I don't know if I can. Oh, but basically, he said it's become an infestation. Like all these foreigners coming to Japan to harass the people and that they're ruining it. And then I saw a really stupid take that said something like, foreigner tells foreigners not to come to Japan. The difference is PewDiePie, whether you hate him or love him, he's a foreigner who moved there and respects the culture and respects the people and respects not filming people's faces in public when that's a very strict rule in Japan. Whereas the other foreigners going there aren't living there. They're coming there to terrorize people and they're doing it for the sake of content. It's two very different things to move and raise your family in Japan and then go there to be a pain in the ass. Yes, exactly. Respect. Like, PewDiePie calls them out for being obnoxious. It's not obnoxious to move to Japan and respect the culture and grow a family, but it is obnoxious to go there and put your camera in Geisha's face. It's very different. Have a good night, 𝐼𝐬𝐿. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you rest very well. I know it's late for you, so please, please, please go to sleep and have a good rest. I know Purple Cliff didn't do that. He went there for Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. And people are capable of going there and being respectful, but because there are so many, not even just streamers, but tourists going there and being so disrespectful, I'm not going to be surprised if Japan just closes its, itself permanently, period. And they just say no one can come in anymore. Because people are just going there and being stupid. I'm at 123 though. Yes, 123, period. Thank y'all for subbing. I appreciate you. That's 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐞. And so I wanted to talk about that because people need to understand you can criticize people, but you also need to separate your criticism of them from them making a good point. Because he made a good point. That doesn't mean I'm going to say I stand behind this man 10 toes down, but he made a good point. And for you to stand there and try to be like, foreigner tells foreigners not to come, you're an idiot. You're dumb. I'm sorry. You lack tact, apparently. The other thing I want to jump into, before I jump into, they're all kind of small topics, but I don't know if y'all followed, but apparently Nicki Minaj was on an Instagram live stream and she got arrested in Amsterdam for being in the possession of marijuana. Even though marijuana is legal in Amsterdam. So everyone is kind of freaking out and they're like, why the hell? She was arrested. And people are like, why is Nicki Minaj in custody for having legal weed? And there were other celebrities there with her, mind you, including like Latino, white, Asian, whatever it is, traveling with her, smoking weed. But they took the black woman in custody. That's very crazy. That's very crazy to me. That's very crazy. And I don't stand behind Nicki and a lot of things that she's done and said in her life. Do I bump Nicki sometimes? Yes, I will admit. Do I stand behind her? No. But do I think it's right to arrest what was the only black woman in that room for being in possession of weed when it's illegal? No. And I find that very weird. I'm actually planning on going to Japan in a few years, but not for content. Yes, I would love to go there for the culture and for the people and the food. I would love to go. Part of traveling is learning about other cultures and respecting, yes, those cultures and the people. That's actually something I picked up on. I don't know if you would call it culture, but when we went to London, if you guys ever go to London, if you're not from there, if you're going up or down the stairs, you need to stay on your right-hand side because people use the left as like a fast lane to run past you. So never ever walk on your left. You always need to be on your right. Always. And I didn't know that, but we studied up and I figured it out and I told my parents and I was like, make sure you do this because we don't want to go there and be a pain in the ass. We don't want to be in people's ways. And so that you got to pick up things sometimes. You got to learn. I used to live in Germany, so I went to England and I did that. Noted. I thought that was everywhere. No, because here in Cali, like people take up the whole space. And if you want to get past, you just say, excuse me. And then you continue to say, excuse me, as you're going up or down. And like people move out of your way. But over there, if you're in the way, they don't really say, excuse me. They kind of just stand there because again, crap. Oh, I can't take him though. I promised myself I can't. Oh, I can't. What happened? I saw 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐞. 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐞, Wormy, please. I'm feeding. I'm tweaking out. Let me leave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to take a sip of my soda. I'm dying. I added filters to my mic now, so I don't need y'all to hear me gulping my soda. Use the fast lane, please. But that happened with Nicki. So I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen and if she's gonna like sue anybody, because they really screwed up arresting a celebrity during these times over something like weed. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, especially when in Amsterdam you could probably do the most hardcore drugs ever and police would look the other way. Like, let's be freaking for real, okay? Let's be real for a second, Amsterdam. Y'all are crazy. Respect it, but y'all can be crazy in certain spots. Not the people, but like the place of Amsterdam has crazy places. And so I feel like weed should be the least of your worries, honestly. But maybe it's a whole importing issue. I don't know. Maybe she brought it in and she didn't buy it there. I don't know what the issue is, but I found that very weird. And I saw it as soon as I woke up this morning. My friend is in Barcelona right now, and every single corner there was someone smoking. Yeah, it's a lot of Europe and places over there are that way. In Paris, a lot of people were smoking pretty much in every corner. In London, there was a pretty good amount of smoking as well. I will say I was surprised in Germany, there wasn't a lot of people smoking. There wasn't a lot of vaping or smoking. And we went to the area near 𝐼𝐬𝐞𝐝 Cathedral. So maybe that's why. But there wasn't a lot of smoking going on. I was really surprised because Paris had a huge amount of smoking. People love to smoke. There was a woman I saw straight up dropped her cigarettes on the floor and picked them up and started dusting them off. In the rain, mind you, which is crazy. I just hit my knee on my desk. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But in Germany, it wasn't like that. It was very interesting. Nobody smokes in Germany? Oh, okay. Good to know. I thought it was just in my head. I'm like, maybe this is day 9 on the trip. I'm going crazy, you know? What was I even talking about? Oh, so that whole Japan thing, the Nikki thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about was those filters are working overtime. Please. I don't know if y'all know. Germany, I know doesn't, but to be fair, I was younger. Yeah, but when I went, I can confirm, and I was just there in March, there weren't a lot of people smoking. I will say though, and I said it before, but Germany by far best food and most interesting food. I had that sourdough pizza there that was made with sour cream, sourdough bread, some kind of German cheese, and ham. It was honestly delicious. Like, I didn't think that I would, oh my god, it's Will Byers. I didn't think that I would enjoy it, but I loved it. The one sad thing though was I couldn't find a pretzel shop. I really wanted to have a German pretzel and I couldn't, but I did at least have an eclair in Paris. And when I went to Italy, I had gelato, so, and wine and grapes. So, you know, I did the main things, but I couldn't have a pretzel in Germany, and that made me really sad. Freak! I heard they're so good, but I couldn't have one. The other thing I wanted to talk about, I still have a couple things, is speaking of Nikki, to transition to the idolization of celebrities, and I'm not going to say names because I don't want to get doxxed or have an assassin sent to me, but I'm sure y'all know some names off the top of the dome. I'm really tired of people idolizing celebrities, and I used to be one of these people when I was like 15, and I'll admit it transitioned a little into when I was an adult, but I quickly dropped it after I figured out I'm going to Scotland. Wait! Oh my god, Katie, when are you going to Scotland? Oh my god, have so much fun. What the freak? Please send me pictures and please send me video. And if you find a Gothic church, please go inside and take pictures for me. Oh my goodness, have so much fun. What the heck? Pink. Not haggis. It's giving Shrek. Speaking of, I'm going to Ireland, England, and Germany. Oh my god, I need to go back to Europe. I need to get my money up. I need to get my money up. You know, actually though, I do want to save money so that next year I can take my trip to Japan. I have to do it. I have to do it before something happens in my life. I'm not planning anything, but you never know. I was like, I need to go to Japan. I have to go. I have to go. So I need to save money. I've been saving money. Take me with you? Listen, y'all. Group trip to Japan. Let's score. Imagine having a passport. Rosie, do you not have a passport? Rosie, do you at least have a real ID? I know here in California, if you have a real ID, that can count as like your passport. Do you have a real ID at least? Europe is really cool. I used to live 4 hours from Disneyland. Paris? I won't say how close I live to Disneyland because I don't want to let people know exactly where I live, but I could go to Disneyland every day if I wanted to. That's all I'll say. The one in Cali, I could go every day if I wanted to. That's how close I kind of am. I just don't because it's expensive as hell. So, she's so beautiful. I'm sick of you. You're so cute with your little stupid feet. I go to Disney like every year. Period. Girl, I barely found my birth certificate. Rosie! No, but I think I need a new driver's license soon. Do you need special stuff in Cali to get a real ID? I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, our governor just keeps pushing it back because he knows people aren't doing it, and so I just keep waiting because I'm like, I know this man's gonna push it back. I know he's gonna keep pushing it, and so I just don't do it. I'm one of those people that's causing it to get pushed and pushed because I'm not doing it. Because the lines here at the DMV, y'all, oh my god, they're so stupid long. I don't want to go stand in line for 3 hours. I don't want to do that. I want to just walk in and have it done. Like, it sucks. It's so stupid. And let me know if where y'all are at, your DMV, or if it's not called that in Europe or wherever you are, whatever it's called, if it's long. I'm sick of it. I don't want to stand there and spend my whole stupid day in line at the DMV. Like, that's dumb. Even if you show up at 8 a.m. And in Cali, there's like one DMV for an hour radius. There really is. There's like one DMV per every 100 miles. It's stupid. I don't know who you are. Here in Oregon, there's one like every 30 minutes. Oh, ew. American DMVs just sound like the craziest place. They're disgusting. Should I try to find a photo so that I can show y'all what the average DMV looks like? Hold on. Let me see. California DMV line. Let me find an average photo for you to show you what the inside of a DMV kind of looks like on your average day. Here it is. Okay. I hate it. I can't live like this. Let me ver. Let's add an image, DMV. And let's go to desktop. There it is. That is your average DMV experience here in Cali. Every day. And that's on a good day, honestly. That doesn't look that bad. That's kind of like a good day at the DMV. That's like a day where you're lucky. And that's a good day. Exactly. Have you seen Zootopia? I have. The movie? The movie Zootopia? Are you talking about the movie? I had the worst experience with Spirit Airlines. Well, I'll just say the pilots did not show up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think the worst airport experience I had, y'all, was the last time my mom and I went to Colorado. We got stuck in a sandstorm, and we were stuck in Arizona in the airport for 10 hours. So now I have a kind of beef with Arizona as a whole. I can't stand Arizona because of those sandstorms. I'm sick of it. In Oregon, you wait like 30 minutes. The movie, the scene at the DMV, oh, yeah, where the sloth is talking really slow and they make you wait hours. That is exactly what it's like. It turns out it wasn't a joke. It's actually a real life mimic of what the DMV is like. But yeah, I need to get my real ID. I've just been slacking. I know I need to get a new driver's license soon. My credit card's expiring soon, so I know I need to get a new credit card. All these things are expiring on me. I just paid my car insurance. I can't live like this. It's a mess. It's a mess out here, y'all. I will say though, y'all will be proud of me. I am saving money in one area. I've kind of lost my love for Sunny Angels, which makes me sad, but at the same time, I mean, it's probably a good thing. And I've kind of stopped collecting, but mind you, I wish I could show y'all the photo of my collection. Did y'all want to see it? People are gonna unsubscribe. Do y'all want to see my collection? I can try to take a picture and then email it to myself because I have so many. Okay, my brother's laughing outside. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a photo. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm so stupid. Stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. Don't unsubscribe, okay? I'm not a weirdo. I just like little weird things, and they're cute to me, okay? So don't say anything. Don't say anything. Stop. They're not dead. My babies. Look, are y'all ready? So stupid. Ignore the Gojo that's in the back, okay? I got that as a gift. Oh my god, the picture's so big. Hold on. They're cute! Look at them! They're cute! I know if Brooke was here, she'd back me up. I know Brooke would back me up. They're not ugly. They're so cute. They're my baby. You thought it'd be worse? Okay, see, my collection's timid. It's timid. It's tame. Cute. Stop. You love it? Thank you. Aren't they cute? I'm gonna leave them up in the corner. Right up there. My favorite one is this one right here. The Gojo by the light. I don't know why he's there. I just stuck him there because I thought it was cute. We're gonna leave him right there. That's my collection. I used to have a lot more, but I started selling some because I just had too many. And I only kept the ones that I really like. And it turns out a lot of them are valuable, which I guess is good for me. I don't know. But those are my children. Those are my babies. Cute SpongeBob my eyes. Stop. They're cute. Okay, they're cute. But yeah, I've been saving money because of that, so that's good for me. I am planning to take things to Goodwill probably tomorrow, or if not Tuesday, with my brother, because I have a lot that I want to give up to Goodwill that I kind of don't want anymore. Do y'all have any weird little things that you collect other than Sunny Angels? I love collecting cups. It's actually a problem. I have so many in my kitchen drawer that are all just mine, and I just added 5 more. And I know when my mom comes home, she's gonna tell me something. Like, my mom and my dad are probably gonna have an intervention with me. So they're gonna be like, you know what, Gorda? Even though you pay rent, you can't be having the kitchen full of your cups. Take those in a shoebox. Stop. My BF cut me off from buying cups. See, I love buying cups. Funko Pops, help? No, I won't help. I will encourage. I love encouraging people to spend money on little things. Because you know what? You don't know what life is going to take you, or I'm having a stroke. You don't know what's going to happen in life. And if it's a little thing that you want to buy and it's not going to break your bank and it's not going to kill you, just buy it. Just get it. It's okay. Just get it. Just buy it and be happy. I have too many. Listen, I have so many other Sunny Angels in drawers that I have to like sell. And I have a whole box hidden on my shelf that's just for trading events. Because yes, I go to events and I do trades. I'm that deep in it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm no longer ashamed. My bookshelf is literally crumbling. Those Disney cards. What Disney cards? There's Disney cards? I actually have a small collection of books on that bookshelf where my sunnies are, right underneath them. That whole entire first shelf is filled with both books, like novels, and then also manga. It's filled. And I'm intending to get more, but on this third tier of my bookshelf is all my K-pop albums, and that is also too many. Because I had a K-pop phase at some point. Yes, I did. My favorite group of all time is probably GOT7. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm a GOT7 girly. I still know the fan chant by heart. I also have Disney pins on my shelf. Oh, they have Disney pins also. I have a problem with Pokemon cards. The cashier at Walgreens persuaded me. You know what? He needs that bonus. Disney Arcana cards, I think. It's a game people collect just the cards. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. My brother used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He used to have a box full of like really valuable ones. I don't know where they went. I'm sure he still has them. But we all have our little things. And you know, for me, at that time in my life, it was Sunny Angels. I was deep in the trenches of it. I was in the mud. I was in the swamp. I was giving Shrek. Okay? Dang, do they get a commission at Walgreens? Maybe. I know mine does. Like, if they make people buy a certain amount of Pokemon cards, they get a commission. So it was. I'm not buying anymore. Actually, that's a lie. I just had a box come in. But I bought those like 2 months ago. And I bought them off AliExpress because they only existed in Korea and I wanted to have them. So I bought them. Don't judge me, okay? At least I was patient, and I haven't bought any more since. I'm being a good consumer. I'm not being an over consumer no more. Can I get a good villager? It ended with Blue Bear, I think. Just Storms tell me to just start, no judging, just concerned. Oh my god, please. What were we even talking about? Oh, the idolization of celebrities. I want to make a whole PowerPoint on this as well, because I think it comes into play with parasocial relationships. Y'all gotta know, and this isn't for you guys, this goes out to the people who are like this. Y'all gotta know that celebrities don't give a damn about you, right? Like, you have to know that. At the end of the day, they just concern themselves with them, because you have people that are out here killing the earth with private jets and over consumerism and not fighting, you know, not advocating for causes unless it is something that is an advantage to them themselves or people that they know. We went off on a big rabbit hole. I don't know how the hell we got from A to Z, but we got there. We jumped. We went very far off, but we're back on track. I'm telling y'all, my brain is a mess. It's very strange to me how people think, like, you'll have celebrities come out and do certain things, right? Like, for example, I'm just going to use an example. Ariana Grande, homewrecker, right? Historic homewrecker. We know this. Doesn't mean she isn't beautiful. Doesn't mean that she doesn't have great music, but historic homewrecker. That's who you are. And her fans often go around saying things like, well, she did it for this or that reason, or, well, she has anxiety, and so, did she tell you that? Did she call you on the phone and tell you that that's what it is? Because she can say one thing in the public eye on a magazine, but how do you even know that that's true? Do you talk to her? Exactly. Let's call a spade a spade. Or, for example, right? I'm going to get torn down for this, but I just have to say it because I'm sick of it. I like some of Taylor's music. I'm not a fan of her most recent album. I think it's probably her worst ever, if I'm going to be quite frank. But the album before that, Midnights, I loved it. I blasted it. Have fun. Oh, you're gonna go shopping for squishmallows? Have fun. Good luck on your hunt. I used to be deep into squishmallows too, so good luck. And thank you for rating again. I really appreciate you. But a lot of her albums, right? A lot of her music is arguably good. A lot of her recent music, not so much, because I think she knows now she can make whatever and her fans will eat it up, you know? That's the truth. But this idea that her fans are trying to gloss over the fact, and again, like you said, Rosie, call a spade, that she is the worst on the environment. She will take a private jet for a 45-minute drive. And I know I've heard the argument, people saying, well, she's super famous. Okay, so was Michael Jackson. So was Princess Diana, but they weren't taking private jets everywhere. Please come down to earth a little bit. Be willing to criticize these celebrities, because at the end of the day, nothing makes them better than us. In fact, they probably have a lot of skeletons in their closet that make them a lot worse than us. Point blank. And I'm really tired of people idolizing these celebrities as if that isn't the case. Like, even for example, I love Megan Thee Stallion so much. I think she's so cute. She's a hottie. She can rap really well when she wants to. Love her. But why did people gloss over this story? And it wasn't proven false. It wasn't proven true, but it wasn't proven false, where her ex-employee claimed sexual harassment at her hands. Why did we just gloss over that? Whose back did they step on? Exactly. Or even in the case of Rihanna. Y'all know I live and breathe for Rihanna. I die for her. That's my girl. Love her. You don't become a billionaire without stepping on the toes of other people. That's just how it is. And so this idea that she's this overall great person, she's probably not. let's keep it a buck, you guys. Let's keep it real. And so I'm really tired of this like idolization of celebrities, or even like I don't like to get into world matter things on this channel, but this isn't a world matter thing. This is a humanity thing. And if y'all don't want to hear about it, you can step off. That's fine. And if you want to upsub, that's fine too. I don't care. But the whole issue happening in Palestine, right? Y'all know where I stand. There was a certain point where people were like, let's cancel all these celebrities for not speaking up. Okay, you did that. What change did that make? Why are you putting power in the hands of celebrities, and instead of going after the politicians, you're going after celebrities? And it is rooted in this idea of idolization, where people see these celebrities as like godly people. One misstep in a celebrity's case and they lose everything. Great example of that, right? P. Diddy right now. The baby, what the hell happened to him? Right? Tekashi 6ix9ine. Chris Brown, kind of. There's examples of people where they make one misstep and then they lose it. And so the fact that people idolize celebrities so much that they think they have this great voice and things that matter in the world, and that doesn't just go for this world issue, it goes for any. Are y'all dumb? And what makes you think they would speak up about it anyway? Some celebrities have a really great voice, right? Like Nicole Coughlin from Bridgerton, love her. But the ones who aren't speaking up, who cares? Why are you wasting your breath? And why are you idolizing them so much when you stand here also and say that you hate him? It makes no sense to me. It's the whole idea of idolizing celebrities. I hate that I was ever a part of it, and I'm glad that I'm not now, because because I don't get it. And it's also just very concerning to me. I find it very, very strange. I'm not gonna lie, with the fact that Riri's killing it in 700 different industries, yeah, it's more than toes. She's stepping on bodies. She's stepping on bodies, probably. And so that was something I've seen an uprising recently, and I just find it really weird. Like, the way that people idolize celebrities so much is just very strange to me. And I went on and I unfollowed so many celebrities, not to follow this movement or this trend, but because I just got tired. Like, y'all, I'm tired of y'all. I can't relate to y'all to begin with anyway, because like I'm out here working a 10-hour shift and you're in the gym at 8 a.m. in the morning and then going to get coffee right after. Like, we don't live the same life. There's no relatability. Like, I'm gonna absorb your artistry, I'm gonna listen to your album, I'm gonna watch your movies, and I'm keep it at that. And I think it took this giant uproar and idolization for me to really come to terms with that. To jump from that to a similar thing, there's this creator on TikTok, and I've seen this movement recently, and y'all know I want my people to, not rights, I want my people and Black people in particular to have the same opportunities as other creators, right? Particularly in this case, people are using white creators. But I really hate when the wrong face is attached to that. And there's this TikToker named Fanita, who I used to really like. And it has nothing to do with the fact that she went from being a plus-size woman to mid-size because she had, you know, the balloon surgery done and all that. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that now this creator Fanita has been speaking up about how, like, as a Black creator, she's not getting the same opportunities as the white creators, and it's not fair. And like, she's speaking up on behalf of all Black creators and whatever it is. My thing though is when it came to like, and other Black creators are the ones saying this, and I share the same sentiment. When it came to speaking on issues regarding Black creators, or even, for example, an opportunity that she stole from another creator, she took an opportunity away from another Black creator to go to Tarte, even though Tarte historically has never catered to Black people's skin tones, if y'all remember when that foundation came out, and it was just basically 100 shades of white. Two for brown people and then one for Black people. And then you're going on a brand trip with them, and then suddenly your pockets are getting stuffed, and now you want to complain about how Black people aren't being treated fairly. I thought that was Mary. God dang it. Oh. I can't live like this. So that's a tea kind of going over on TikTok, where everyone is like, girl, you're being very you hang out with a lot of white creators to get yourself to the spot that you're in, and you also steal opportunities from fellow Black creators to get where you're at. And now that money isn't coming in the same, now you want to talk about, oh, well, Black creators need to stick together. I just thought that was really interesting. And it kind of, again, goes into the topic of the idolization, but not of celebrities, of TikTokers, because I saw a lot of her fans being like, well, what she means is this. Did she tell you? Did she tell you that's what she means? Like, why are we speaking on behalf of people that we don't know? Come on now. And so I found that really interesting and very annoying. I actually had to unfollow her after this whole thing because I was like, I don't know, something about rich people complaining. I can't do it. And it's not like rich people don't have problems as well. It's fine. But when you're sitting there in like a Prada robe, complaining about money not coming in, I'm sorry, I kind of have a tendency not to care. I'm sorry, because I'm someone who has jumped between, you know, our family has jumped between poverty to middle class to now probably like lower middle class, right? Which in Cali is basically broke. When I see rich people complaining about not getting as much money anymore, I'm like, okay. And this has nothing to do with the people that were like fighting for equal pay, right? Like the Writers Guild, nothing to do with them. Because I think the people behind the scenes are just due as much money as the people in front of the cameras or in front of the phone. But when you're sitting there in your rich apartment and in your luxe clothes and having your makeup done by a makeup artist, and you want to complain about money, and I understand you can complain about not being on the same level of these white creators. I get that. But you can't say that when in the same breath you've taken down other POC and other fellow Black creators to get to where you're at, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be advantageous against other people and then complain when you hit a certain limit, because it doesn't look good. And on top of that, you're sitting in a like $500 robe in your luxury apartment in probably Manhattan complaining about money and talking about how you're regular like everyone else. Baby, you're not like me. You don't go into the office 10 hours, 4 days a week. You don't have to get up at 6 and then come home, be home at 7, have your workout done in your lunch and have some talks with your friends and talk with your family and do your shower and make your lunch and get in bed by 2 a.m. because you have to have time to do all of that. And then get up and go to work the next day. You don't have that same life. So let's stop pretending like that's the case. Come on now. Maybe try working harder. Rosie, they know them in their hearts. Yeah, I don't think some of these people even know how to make the coffee they like. Exactly. And so it's like, I don't know. You know what it is too? I think a lot of influencers and celebrities now don't come from the same level of hardship, which is a good thing because it means maybe less people are struggling, and that makes me happy. But that also means that they don't understand what it means to have less. So even though they have enough, because it's not the most, they find something to be upset about. And this isn't me tearing down on the idea of there being wage gaps between white people and POC. There still is, just like there's wage gaps between, oh, Julian, between men and women. That exists. But when it's coming out of someone in a disingenuous way, that's when you take away from the message and you just start to piss me off. It just makes me upset. It's like, shut the hell up. Just be quiet, girl. Stop talking. There are pros and cons to the next gen thriving. Exactly. Like, we sacrifice a little so the people behind us can do more. They sacrifice a little so the people behind them can do more and have more. That's just how the world works. And again, I agree with the idea of wages not being the same, but it depends on who's spitting it out. And the person spitting it out right now has a little bit of foul breath and foul pass, okay? So maybe let it come from someone different, and maybe the message will stick, you know? Maybe it'll stick the landing a little bit better. But that was the one other thing I want to talk about. But I think a lot of this gen lacks empathy and compassion. It does. Y'all, I see some of the things people say online. I'll see someone doing a dance on TikTok and I'm like, oh, they look so cute. And then people in the comments will be like, some of us just don't have talent, but that's okay. Do you want to get in front of the camera, baby, and do it yourself? Do you want to get up in front of the camera and try? Like, why are you being so harsh for? Or like someone will just show how they're doing their makeup and people got a lot to say about it. And it's like, baby, I'd like to see you without. Come to the podium. Come on now. And let's not pull an Ariana and just show the good side of your face. Show me the whole 360, babe. Front and back, top and bottom. Growing up poor in a first world country is the worst for real. Salo, hello, welcome in. We were just talking about people being mean online. And like you said, they didn't experience those hardships and don't want to try and relate and understand. Yeah, exactly. And so, I don't know. I think the internet is just it's a very scary place now. And I can confirm that because y'all, I live and breathe on Twitter, but I never talk on there. I be retweeting all the time and sometimes saying unhinged things to like my mutuals, but that's it. Because Twitter is a wretched place. And now so is Instagram. Instagram used to be safe, but now it's full of like incels as well. And like pick-me's. And then TikTok now is becoming unsafe. I'm like, where's my sanctuary? Where am I supposed to go? Do I have to go back to Tumblr? Do I have to go to Pinterest full time? Like, what the hell's going on? But people, they are in fact very, very mean. And it makes me really sad, which is why also like Twitch, yeah, Twitch is the same. It makes me really sad when I think about it, but I kind of understand why so many teachers are quitting their jobs. I wouldn't want to teach kids that talk like this. I'm sorry. I'd probably catch a case if I'm being frank with you. Like, I'd swing. Because the way that some of these kids talk now, it's like, are you okay? And you know what the crazy thing is too, is like a lot of them probably lead a decent life and they're just being mean to be mean, and I don't get it. I've been listening for a bit, but don't know who the lady is you're talking about. It's just some TikToker. She really doesn't, she doesn't matter. Neither do I in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't really matter for you to know who she is in the grand scheme of things. Just know that she needs to, let me be nice. She needs to tone it back a little bit, dial it down, you know? I said that backwards, but y'all know what I meant. But yeah, people are very mean on the internet, which is also why, like, I'm gonna be honest, part of me doesn't want to have a child, one, because it's too expensive, and I want to be a rich woman so that my child could at least lead like some kind of normal life. But second, the world is a really scary place, and I would be a helicopter mother, and I would be on my child 24/7 because I don't know how my child is going to grow in this environment. This world is nasty, this world is cruel, and I don't want him to have to live through that. You know, that's just me personally. Would I be a W mother? Yes, I would. But it's just too scary for me to think about. It's too scary. Marina, get the hell out of here with your shiny head. I can't deal with you. Needs a reality check? Yeah, she does. Zip it, girly, please. Hold on, I gotta get a drink of my juicy juice. Oh my god, are you an auntie, Rosie? You're an auntie. Congrats. Oh my goodness. Was it a small baby? How much did the baby weigh? I'm actually supposed to see my cousin this summer for her 3 babies that she has. She's a year older than me. And she has 3 kids, 2 girls and a little boy, I think. And I haven't seen them in like years. So we'll see how that goes. I became an auntie. Well, not indirect auntie. Actually, no, I am an auntie. I don't know if y'all know, but I have a half sister. I have an older half sister, and I have a nephew and a niece. And they're very blanquitos because she's blanquita. Aunque she's Latina, she's very blanquita, so. 8.6. Oh, he's a chunky baby. Actually, he's not that big. I'm pretty sure I was like almost 9 pounds. I was pretty fat. I was probably over 9 pounds. And I have a big head. Apparently, students are calling their teachers Alexa. Oh, that's sad. Ketchup, the baby. Teachers are so undervalued in society. It's crazy. They are. And we never used to talk to my teachers like this. And that was only how many years ago? It wasn't even a decade ago. It's kind of crazy. I have nephews from my boyfriend, but they don't call me Tia yet. Yeah, but now you have blood nephews, Rosie. You have you're a blood auntie. Oh my God. You're gonna give rich Tia. Nope, out of that career real quick. Yeah, no. As soon as I figured out how it is to teach kids, I was like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm gonna leave that to the stronger men and women and people of our community to handle, because that's a task and a half. How many tickets do I have left? We're already at the 1 hour 30 mark and I've not found anybody. I can't deal with this. Yeah, but I'm excited for you, Rosie. I'm so excited. I'm gonna spoil him to no end, then give him back. Yeah, exactly. That's the good thing about being an aunt, is like you can give the baby right back. Like, oh, I love babysitting. Thank you so much. And then you just give back the baby. That's my favorite thing. Oh, I have to sneeze. I have to sneeze. I don't want to be rude and do it on here. That's disgusting of me. Oh, I did also want to talk about, I don't know if you guys follow, but there's this event. I think it was the Canes Festival, where, I don't know if y'all know who 𝐼𝐬𝐬𝐿 is, but there was a security guard there at the Canes event. 𝐼𝐬𝐬𝐿 was taking photos, right? Which she's entitled to doing. Everybody is. And this was in Paris from... Jesus, can I get... Okay, this is going to be our last ticket, y'all. Because then I got to go get me and my brother lunch. And I have to run a few errands now that I'm feeling better right now. Because later tonight, pains usually get worse. So I got to do stuff during the day. But she was taking photos. And the security guard started coming up to her and like pushing her to hurry up and hurry up. Yes, pretty girl rock. Worst part about teaching might even be neglecting parents. Yeah. A lot of parents should not be parents. I'm gonna just say it. I'm sorry. I know I've never been a parent, but I was an older sister who had to act like a mom sometimes, okay? So, and I honestly was kind of a parent because I grew up with my aunt who is older than me, but she has Down syndrome. And taking care of her was like having a kid. Oh my God, sometimes I'm like, put him up, Jasmine. Just kidding. But, you know, she was like a child. And I was a child having to help raise her with my mom and my dad and my older sister and my brother and my grandma. So I kind of indirectly have had a child of my own at some point. So I never would tell her put him up. It's funny, but my Aunt Jasmine can fight. She's crazy. She knows how to whoop ass. She's crazy. But the 𝐼𝐬𝐬𝐿 thing, the security guard is basically pushing her to hurry up. And when Kelly was telling her, like, don't touch me, don't put your hand in my face, the security guard was laughing, right? And everyone was pissed off. They're like, fire this woman. Jet, hello, welcome in. How are you? Let me drop your link for you real quick. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Girl, I know that story too well. Yeah, exactly. And so now she's been accused of doing it to a different celebrity and people are pissed. They are pissed. Okay, what do you think, y'all? Should we autofill the plot? Or what should we do? I'm just gonna autofill, because why not? Let's just have some fun. I can always kick him out again later. It's not a problem. I have many options to kick out at this point, so... the one thing I want to talk about, though, before I get to autofilling, who are we looking for? We were looking for Judy, Goldie, Raymond, or Mary. But we didn't find them, which is typical. If y'all heard that laugh, that was my brother. I'm so sorry. I think he's watching a funny movie. Ice, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Gotta love autofilling. I know, gotta love it. We're just gonna see who's here. Ignore the time that I'm in, okay? Also, can we talk about the new Fortnite season? I'm sorry, I'm not having fun no more. Els, hello! Welcome in, Els. How are you? Let me get links galore. I'm sorry. I'm not having fun. There's cars that can kill you. You just get hit by a car once and you die. Like, what am I supposed to do against a car with a gun? And there's no more snipers. Y'all know I was a sniper girly. It makes me so sad. And I don't play zero build. I play zero build. I can't build anything. I haven't played it yet, but I don't like. It's too car heavy. Yeah, and that's part of the season, so I get it. But I think I'm gonna pass on this season. Like, my friend and I are just gonna work the battle pass through playing custom games. Look at her little bag. She's going shopping. She's going the wrong way. What franchise did Fortnite pull this time around? It was Fallout. So I'm gonna be honest, the battle pass kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The skins are not that cute. Joe, welcome back. The hunt did not go anywhere, so we're autofilling. We're autofilling the plot to see who showed up. What franchise did... Oh, I just read that. I'm dumb. But yeah, it's supposed to be Fallout, and I'm not very stoked about it. Now, it's fun when you have a car. No Snow Bunny Pookie? No Snow Bunny Pookie. Not any bunnies today, actually. I don't think we saw one bunny. Hi, baby girl. I'm gonna go to the campsite. Or not the campsite. Over here. Hi, Maple. Oh, she wants to speak to me. I have a reaction I'd like to teach you. Okay. Oh, she's teaching me how to be cold. Okay. It's giving Stranger Things. It's giving Will Byers when he's getting infected by Vecna. He's like, oh, Vecna's coming. And then this is what he does. It didn't not fill. Okay, well, the plot's not filling, so we're just gonna leave that there. But one more time for people who have not seen, here's my entrance briefly. We're figuring it out as we go. We're still trying to piece it together, but this is kind of the vibe. It's gonna give Forest the fairy core, I think, and then these are the codes that we've gone with. It's gonna be a lot of nature, so we'll see how it goes. But there's that. Obviously my video is coming out tomorrow, which I'm very nervous about. I'm very nervous. It's coming out at 3 p.m. PST, I think. I might move it like an hour later for European friends. I don't know. I might just leave it there. I gotta figure it out. But it's my first video ever, so be nice. There's very minimal editing. The whole time that I'm doing the tour, I'm playing a lo-fi version of Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter by Demon Gummies. So shout out to Demon Gummies, love them with my whole heart. And it's just me touring my first island and kind of talking about kind of having no inspiration for Animal Crossing and trying to get back into that. So be nice. It is a 20-minute video. It's a little bit lengthy. It's a long one, but I didn't want to do any editing. Which is why I made a couple slip-ups. I already put in the comments where I screwed up a couple times, but I was too lazy to edit. I'm like, we're just gonna go for it. Because what's more me than just doing a one take and saying YOLO and hitting submit? Nothing. So have fun with that. Been getting up to speed with all the lore. I need to watch Fallout. I heard it's good. I love the games and the show. The show is really good. Walter Goggins, such a goated actor. Watch the show Obsessed. Okay, well then I guess my brother and I gotta start watching the show. That's me. I'm European. Please. I'm sure it's the best video ever. Please. We'll see. I'm gonna try to film more today if I can. I don't know what kind of videos, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm intending to be back. I think I put Monday for a Coral Island stream, so another chill stream where I'm gonna try really hard to get this farm cleaned up over this weekend. That way I can start building on it and everything and making some money and then cleaning up the ocean and everything else. So it's gonna be just a really chilled out stream. And I hope that y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna let you guys kind of go wherever you want because I know there's a lot of people streaming right now. And so please head off wherever you please. Thank you all again, by the way, for so much love on my Drake and Kendrick video. It's like over 400 views, which is very crazy. So thank you very much. um, there's another video I have that's almost at 1,000 views. So thank you for that as well. And for over 520 subs, I think, if I'm counting right. I try not to count too much, but I'm trying my best to keep up without seeming cocky, if that makes sense. But thank you so much. I'm gonna try to work on some other projects, including like a P. Diddy and Cassie stream type thing. Please take care of yourselves. Have a happy time zone, and I will talk to you all very soon, hopefully. I'm gonna go.